Next, the boys must make a difficult choice. Don't touch that dial.
I would like, if I may, to take you on a strange journey.
We would be honored if you would join us.
It's time to put on music. It's time to light the light.
Heroes in a half shell, turtle power.
We talking about practice.
Scorpion wins.
Where's the beat?
Cook with me now, cook with me now, I'm making pancakes. Cook with me now, cook with me now.
Hello and welcome to Cooking on High, third episode of the year.
We're 3 for 3.
Yeah, we are.
First month. Yeah.
One a month. So
1 a month. That's all we need.
So, what has been going on, Timothy?
Running, and work.
You have a marathon planned?
Yes, in November there's a 26.2 mile run at the island.
You're gonna do it.
Yes, and I've always said if I run a marathon, I'm going to cross the finish line with a cigarette lit.
You should do it. and moonwalking.
And then when they ask me if I want water, and when they say no, I would like a beer.
Nope. Go harder.
A shot of whiskey.
Yep.
Fuck. It's going to be hard doing that for 5 hours. Like, I ran 54 miles last week, 48 week before, 48
You're just going to call into whatever, like, local bar. It's like, I'm about to finish a marathon. I'm going to need that shot of whiskey ready.
I'll be there, dude.
I'm telling you.
We'll be there at the end.
If I was pretentious, I would call ESPN because that would be a great outside the line story. Former methadone addict out of jail, 8 months later runs a 26-mile marathon.
You're gonna do one of those E60s?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they have outside the line stuff like that. They did one where this guy.
I'll watch it. I mean, I already know the story, but I'll
the
watch
30
it.
30 for 30.
That one.
Well, not that one because it's not like they do human interest stories for outside the lines, and I guess Jim Rome occasionally would do stuff aside from pissing off Jim Everett. You think you showed me that, but no, that would be cool. But the thing is, like my phone charger, I'm gonna have to because that's gonna get boring. I've run 14 miles the most in 2011.
You're doing like what, like a mile, 10 minutes a mile?
Yeah, roughly.
That's what it's looking
but
like.
I'm not even worried about the speed at all. Just finishing.
So you're gonna pace yourself.
Yeah, but the problem is the island is super windy, and running in wind is not fun.
It all
I'm
depends,
already used to running
especially
in the
with
cold.
sand.
If you're running against the wind, though.
Yeah, but like running in the cold, like I'm real used to it now. Like I run every day, 22 straight days in a row.
But you're going to be on the island.
Yeah.
And
it's going to be
like
November.
Wind, but it's going to be that sand hitting you in the face.
Yeah.
Bring a bandana.
Well, I got shades.
There you go.
Bandana and shades, that's what you
But
need.
I need like an iPod or something because, fuck. It's going to be like, because I'll have my Runkeeper app on, and it's going to be like, you run 10 miles. Fuck, I'm not even halfway there.
Free tampon.
Oh, yeah, dude, I get weird rewards. I got 50 cents off some female product. I didn't want to click it because I didn't really want to know what I wanted.
And you don't want any more of those just to
no,
show
I
up
keep
as
winning
your...
granola bar certificates.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Do you print them or?
Yeah, you send them to your email. But there's a way you can get a Runkeeper app that's like $30 a year or whatever, and it tracks even more stuff. Like, it'll track your heart rate and...
How the fuck does it even know?
I don't know, but it has like splits, like how fast you run the first mile, and it even has an elevation, but I'm like, it's 0.
It's 0.
Like, what the fuck?
What would you listen to, though, on your run? Like, top 3 tracks.
The Soft Parade, LA Woman, and Reptile.
And a podcast.
And a podcast.
But not this one.
No, no.
You don't want to be pretentious.
Yeah.
Weird. Fucking sound like that.
The first couple was like, I don't sound like that, but after a while, it's like,
that's what you sound
like. Take it. Last night I was fucking crashing out, or at least I couldn't, and then it's like, I'm gonna look up something just to listen to crash out, and I had asked you what you wanted to talk about today.
Oh yes, and time travel came up.
Time travel did come up. So I was like, knowing we're going to talk about time travel, might as well look up what a time machine sounds like.
Yeah.
So on YouTube, I put time machine sounds, and I found this like shit that you listen to fall asleep to have an out of body experience.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's like real calming. Whoa, 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 whoa. You are the only person in the universe. Whoa, whoa. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I crashed out, but I didn't have a weird...
They call it lucid dreaming.
Yeah.
There's ways that you can actually set it up to where you'll have it. You write in like a journal your thoughts of that day, because it's your subconscious.
Sometimes I'm in control of my dreams. Sometimes like my subconscious will hear like the podcast that I'm listening to or something that I'm listening to, and I'll have a dream that I'm talking to Kevin Smith because I'm listening to that podcast. Or I'm talking to other people that I'm listening to. But this one is like, it was like about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I was asleep within like 45 minutes of that maybe, but I was like constantly listening to it. It's like, it's just weird, and just like boom. But I didn't have, I fucking slept good.
Yeah.
But tonight I want to do it like for a week, just put on different ones of this shit and see which ones hit, which ones miss. Like this one didn't hit, but probably the one today.
I think that one's too obvious. I think it has to be a lot more subtle.
Well, it was because I wasn't expecting this dude, and it's like, and it was like the sound was like kind of muffling him, but it's like I heard him say, "You are the only thing in the universe." It was like,
but no, like if you think what I mean is like if you're going to have an out of body experience, and that's like the obvious thing you would think someone would say. So it's not really subtle in a sense. Yes, it was subtle in the recording.
Yeah.
But when you're like, "Oh, I'm going to have an out of body experience," it's almost like putting someone in a hypnotic state, hypnotic state.
It's like saying, "Don't think about sugar." What are you thinking about? Yeah. Sugar. Yeah, I got that.
Like, I bet if you had like when you like how the radio can get picked up in the freezer, if you just like open the freezer and something like that and just did what your random whatever everyday things, you would probably pick up a lot of that because they say auditorily you can pick up what like even if you're not paying attention.
Like radio waves sometimes mixed with brain waves.
Yeah.
But yeah, so experiment 2 would be being on substances and then falling asleep. See if I sleep heavier when I'm drunk.
You know that NASA experiment where they put you to sleep for 4 months and pay $17,000?
Fuck yeah, I'd do that. No, they don't put you to sleep for that long. You're just like in bed for that long.
Yeah, it's okay. There you go. That's so weird.
But that's fucking money, dude.
Muscle atrophy and shit.
Well, I mean, you'd be in bed. Would you be allowed to kind of like
do leg exercise and stretch? I don't know. Because don't they hang them upside down too?
I don't know.
But yeah, if you're just in bed,
not in my
it's
bed.
like do something. You could do some crunches. You could do some push-ups.
I know after a while, like sleeping in my bed, I gotta turn to the other side of the bed.
You can do some Pilates.
I gotta flip sides. Like sometimes my head will be facing the wall, and it's like turn around and face the other side.
Sometimes I just put my hands up in the air like I just don't even care.
At first, I thought you were being serious.
Commercial. Just lost 28 genius points.
What commercial? It's a commercial?
Yes.
What?
Yes. There's a new cartoon movie coming out, and it's like some alien character is looking for his mom, but the kid's looking for his mom. And then he's like his body starts moving because of the music. And he's like, my hands are just waving in the air like I just don't care. You really haven't seen that?
I haven't seen
it's been on TV every day, man.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
it's an alien and it's voiced by Sheldon from The Big Bang
You've
Theory.
been getting subconscious womp womp.
That's true.
Because that's been everywhere. You had to have seen it at work, I bet you, without even realizing it.
You don't pay attention to the shit that's going on at work, really.
Still catch.
That is probable.
But one, it's a kids movie, and hardly ever is it on a kids station at the bowl.
Yes, I have been watching Ninja Turtles a lot.
You have.
It's a great show.
That's why it's been coming up. You've been watching nothing but cartoons.
It's actually Splinter's daughter, and before Splinter was turned into a rat, like Shredder killed Splinter's wife and took his daughter and raised her, Kyra. And it's actually it's so good. It's the most epic show ever. It's on Saturday mornings. It's actually cool. There's something to watch on Saturday morning.
Right now, I can't remember.
Fox Kids doesn't exist no more. My
mom went to go see my grandma, and my grandma's kind of going crazy. and like one of two things she could watch is cartoons, because she thinks that the people inside are real. Yeah.
Wow.
And so she was telling me that. I was like, that's cool in a way, but sad too.
Yeah.
Fucking getting old is gonna suck.
Yeah.
On that note, my birthday's next week.
Getting older.
We're gonna get drunk, Tim. I think.
On what day?
Thursday.
See, Thursday morning I'm working at midnight, so I get out at 6. I can be at 6. I'll try.
Well, I doubt there's any bars that are open.
Morning?
That's my evening hours or morning.
Tim's office hours are way different than ours.
Yeah.
What time do you go to work?
10 p.m. We get out at 7.
It's like a 10 to 7 kind of thing. Like if you work 10 in the morning to 7 at night. Completely reversed.
The time change sucked because an hour disappeared. You had to stay till 8.
Yeah.
Sucked.
But it's true.
You had to take lunch an hour early too because our lunch is at 2 a.m. And that's when the time change happened. So we would have went to lunch. It would have been time to come back.
Oh shit, that's weird.
So we had to take lunch at
It
1.
was like, clock in, clock out.
I took lunch.
Oh, you hit the banana and the Sprite?
No, I didn't drink the Sprite at the same time. I drank it later. But I didn't know that.
Like when I saw that, I was like,
You didn't know
oh
about
shit.
that.
I did not know.
Oh, man.
Well, the
I
website,
guess
they
you
drink a
found out.
2-liter and eat 2 bananas, like as fast as they
No,
can.
it's like I've seen it where it's like he ate the banana and just like chugged like a regular bottle of Sprite.
You see, like, that would be a nice mixed drink, like Sprite and vodka with sliced bananas and whipped cream and pecans.
It's like it's called the cleanup. Why is it called the cleanup? Watch. Bartender, we gotta clean up over
I
here.
need a bleach.
Oh,
Clean
Should have a Caribou Blue next week.
oh,
You can order that at bars now, right? It's universal.
pretty
No.
sure. Well,
Not the Caribou Blue.
No.
what is it? Malibu
the
rum
Caribou.
151 and pineapple juice.
And it's Malibu 151, pineapple juice, and 151. It's
Malibu rum 151 and pineapple juice.
Yeah, it's 2 liquors and pineapple juice.
Yeah, but what if I'm gonna take it, make it my own, put blue curacao in it, and call it Caribou Blue?
And now comes the part where we leave a little message for Mark that he doesn't know about until he starts editing. I want more explosions in this episode than previous episodes.
He's back. So you never get the urge with Star on Halloween to like paint her up as Kiss?
No.
That would be pretty cool.
You should paint your dog. Do they have dog paint?
Yeah, like they could do the Star. Which one was that one? Peter Criss? No, he was the cat.
Star Child. Gene Simmons was a demon. What else was there? Demon.
Paul Rubens.
Paul Rubens was Pee Wee Herman. Paul Stanley.
I watched that first and 10 show where they owned a fucking arena football team. I watched the whole fucking thing.
I'm sorry.
No, I liked it.
Okay.
Because the coach is such a dipshit.
Was the coach Paul Rubens?
No. But he makes
Come on, guys.
They make $50,000 a year, and they can allocate $20,000 towards their assistant.
You love that ball? Why don't you marry it?
The secret number of the day.
Secret word.
Secret word of the day.
Tackle.
Boys and girls, you know what to do when everybody says a secret word. Scream real loud. Taco or tacos? Either.
Taco.
Taco Mayo. You need to bring a Taco Mayo down here.
Taco Landia is in Westlaco.
Casa Manana.
What was the one from South Park?
Casa Bonita.
Yeah,
You know, it'd be great.
with the flag.
You know, it'd be great next to a Tuesday morning, a Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
Just to go with the Tuesday theme of Tuesday mornings.
No.
'Cause
How about a Tuesday morning after?
Tuesday morning after.
Tuesday morning's a good store.
Yeah, it
Is
is.
that the
They had
taco?
their 1 cent book sale list. You literally buy books for like, I brought back two conversions.
Really?
Yes, it was 1 penny. They were all sports biographies. Fuck yeah. And 90% of them were baseball and Frank Tarkington. How about that one too? It sucked.
On the board game website that I go to, there's a list that's compiled of all board games that they've gotten from Tuesday morning.
Nice.
There's actually a Dollar Tree baseball card blog. I always go to Dollar Tree and get cards. It's fucking cool. God bless Sam and go Dollar Tree. Dollar energy drinks. I did not know energy drinks expired. Because I always run before work and then I buy 2 Rip-Its. They're $1 each.
What the fuck is a Rip-It?
It's called Rip-It Fuel. It's got niacin V6 and everything.
And it's about to expire.
I went to get my cards, and then I go up to the checkout, and they ring it. And they have good books there too. They ring it up, and then she's like, "Oh, this is expired. It expires like milk. I wonder what it'll do." And I didn't.
It's probably like half, because I know when medicine expires, it just loses
strength.
loses its
Yeah, or
strength.
leaves a bottle open without the cotton.
Oh, I always take the cotton out. It's
Yeah, it's
fucking
annoying. Fuck my fucking Tylenol.
Yeah.
But no, it's
all
called
addicts.
It's Rip-It, but it's a good energy.
What does it taste like?
They have a citrus. Well, they have a yellow one. I haven't tried that one. The one I have is like red, but it's sort of like a knockoff Red Bull. That's what it
Red
tastes
Bull
like.
still owes me fucking
$10.
money.
I know.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that shit either.
I haven't either. I did that shit like 5 months ago.
Like, as soon as you start talking about energy drinks, this one, I was like, Red Bull still owes me $10.
Yeah,
Wings.
man.
Where am I gonna? We're gonna buy my knockoff wings now.
How long did they say it was gonna take?
I don't even know, but I want fucking $10.
I should have.
It's gonna be like that episode of Futurama where everybody gets $300, but except $10.
But
Like, no one
the
wanted
alternative-
any of their shit.
I bet you if we ordered the alternative, we would have got it a lot sooner. The alternative.
Yeah, we
was
would
like,
have gotten the $15 worth of.
It was
Red
$20
Bulls.
worth of Red Bull.
Oh, $20
I thought it was 15
It
bucks.
was like
I thought-
10 pack. I bought it.
It was like a $15 worth
Like
of
a-
Red Bull
yeah.
merchandise.
I thought it was a drink because I remember.
Oh, yeah, Red Bull
when I
merchandise
went to
is a
LA
drink.
And I had my food per diem, and I had
That
like
was gonna be
$60
like
left over, so I bought
Pfizer's.
$60 worth of Red Bull, and I flew back, and then he's like, "I don't think we can write this off." I was like, "Well, I didn't eat dinner. This is my per diem." He said I could get food and drinks, non-alcoholics. So I had like 4 10-packs in the airport. Fucking thing was heavy. That was awesome though. There's nothing better than opening up your fridge and there's like Red Bull everywhere.
Was that
Oh,
your,
right.
was that the bag that you checked?
Yeah, it was fucking heavy. But
It was like that one episode of Always Sunny where they fucking stack their suitcase all of the 100 beers,
you can take 1 carry-on case with you.
but it can't have liquids.
No. You can't even have fingernail clippers on an airplane anymore.
How about toenail clippers?
Nope.
Those are stronger than fingernail clippers.
Yeah.
They are.
That's all I use though.
It's a 9/11.
Right? Because why fuck around?
Uh-huh.
But that really, that was badass. That guy,
Toenail clippers, because why fuck around?
well, that guy gave me those free cards, those coupons, free drinks. Because his mom was at Southwest Airlines, whatever. And wild turkey. They got wild turkey.
I
on
thought like
airplanes.
all the drinks were free.
No.
No?
Pay for them.
You gotta pay for
You
them.
get the coupons away. I had like
The
7
vouchers?
coupons. I had like 4 wild turkey and cokes. It was badass. But and I think they figured they're just gonna like I was just gonna get one because it was real watered down, and then I just kept ordering more.
I would get more too because
And
it was
then,
watered
dude,
down.
Next thing I knew, dude, they were like fucking. It was like a Tim drink. It was like the Bonaducci.
More turkey than
70%
anything.
Turkey, 30% Coke, or 10% Coke and 20% ice.
Sounds like Thanksgiving at my dad's house. I know my dad doesn't do coke.
I wasn't doing Coke on an airplane.
I know, but 70% turkey and 30% coke. I don't know. Sounds like
the turkey would probably overtake that.
I don't know. The tryptophan would fucking counterbalance the coke.
Tryptophan is bullshit. It's a big myth. It doesn't give off hardly anything, really, in the scheme of things to make you sleepy.
Did Adam and Jamie bust it?
Somebody busted it.
Only Mythbusters could bust it.
That's true.
No. Penn and Teller bullshit.
Well,
That counts as well.
They bullshitted it.
No. There's another one, damn it. There's a trifecta. It's like the Holy Trinity. Like Penn and Teller's the Holy Ghost. The Mythbusters are Jesus.
Penn and Teller are one as the ghost?
They're the Holy Ghost.
So...
Because one's the voice of the ghost.
And then
So it's actually Teller that's the fucking ghost. Penn's just holy.
Why?
Because he's the voice of God.
Penn?
Yes. He's the voice of Teller. They're the Holy Trinity. You have the Holy Ghost.
Why can't two people be part of one trilogy?
I thought that's what you were shitting on earlier.
No, I misheard. I don't shit. I have no butthole. Like a conehead.
Coneheads have no butthole?
Yeah, they just have like prongs.
What?
Like
You get some eyes.
Their ass crack. They have no ass crack, and they just have two like. It looks like that sticking out of where your butt dimples would be.
What?
Yeah, it's like right here.
It's like a badass name for a band.
The butt dimples.
Ladies and gentlemen,
surf punk.
It's to like
dimples.
Any demon, the heroin addicts is the best one.
They just eat pizza and play music. That's how they.
Pepperoni shaped base.
Like that one episode of
the cheese is just all over
Married with Children, where Al Bundy played the sandwich. Well, because they're going somewhere, and it was on. They had to wait in airplane waiting lounge, and so they pretended to be rock stars to get in the first class one, and then like all these rock stars were in that fucking waiting room, and then so Al Bundy pretended to be some dude that played a hoagie, and then they did like a We Are the World kind of a thing, and then
played the hoagie.
Yeah. Did you see that? Have you seen the new trailer for the next 3 episodes of The Flash?
No.
I
know Prankster's coming up.
Prankster's on the. Out of those, it's going to be the third one. The first one was a Weather Wizard, or
yeah, it's his brother and that chick that got Captain Cold out of.
Oh yeah, It's Weather Wizard's going to be the first one back. It's the new Weather Wizard, and then the second one's going to be Captain Cold and Fire, Heat Wave, and then what's her name is going to be? I don't know who she is, but she's going to be Golden Glider, which is Captain Cold's sister.
Remember they broke them out when they were on their way to transport, and you hear her voice, but
no, you say, "Hey," the Captain Cold says, "Hi, sister," or something like that. I don't know what her powers are. It's like one said teleportation, and one said just like she has some sort of like she has roller skates or ice skates, and the ice skates make some sort of ship behind her. But on the trailer, she had like some sort of a gun, like Captain Cold and Fire Starter, whatever his name is, Heat Wave. It's too many fire fucking villains or people. Firestorm, Fire, Fly.
I mean, the names for Flash are kind of. But I didn't realize how detailed the backstory was. Speaking of time travel and all the paradoxes that it creates, it's pretty crazy because it takes so long. The Superman myth. Well, was that in the comics when Superman could, like in the movie, he reverses the future by running as fast or flying?
I don't think so.
No. What's funny is you guys see that 1940. Oh, it's on it Saturday. The 1943 Batman serials. They've been shown on AMC.
I have one.
Oh, it's so fucking cool, man. It's so racist. Like, it's 1943, and this is 17 months after Pearl Harbor was when it was filmed, and Batman's working as a secret government agent. And there's this guy who's, I can't remember his name, but he's, trying to take over shit or whatnot, but in any event, they show like a camera pan of this scene, and it's like a Japanese district, or like Little Tokyo, or Little Japan, whatever. And it's like here's all these shameful shops where the culture of these evil people have been transplanted towards us, but the government did the right thing and rounded them all up. And I was like, fuck, dude, because I was right at the internment camps. Like, it's so politically incorrect, and it's amazing. And because the shorts, like the Three Stooges shorts that were aired on theaters in the 20s to the 40s, before it came on TV in the 50s, was like probably 8 minutes to 20 minutes. Like if you catch Stooges on real early in the morning, it'll be like New Stooges 8 a.m. to 8:12. But this was actually uninterrupted, almost 30 minutes, and they would do a new serial every week. And they did a separate one, Batman and Robin, if I remember correctly, in 1949, where they did it for another 20 episodes or whatever. But they showed it on college campuses in the 60s, and that's what kind of created the advent of the Adam West Batman. But apparently that show, the serials, that's where the Batcave originated from. It wasn't the comic book. And so the Batcave, the idea was based on that 1940s serial. And Alfred, as a skinny guy, little twitchy guy in the comics, he originally was a big fat guy. And they changed his whole image after that. So
that'd be that cool. That'd be cool if they brought shit like that back. So it's like a weekly show that they only show at the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. Be an incentive to go, like... Or like if they did with every Marvel, they would do like a 20-minute short before. Like every Marvel.
Oh yeah, the one-shots.
Cool. Yeah.
Like they did the Agent Carter one-shot, which led to the show. Mm-hmm. They did the, what do you call it? The Mandarin one-shot.
Yeah, we were talking, there's The Incredible Hulk with Lou Ferrigno, they were showing on Esquire today, that they did 3 TV movies. Even one in 1990, but they did Revenge of the Hulk, Hulk Goes on Trial, and Death of the Hulk. While Hulk Goes on Trial, Daredevil comes out in the TV movie.
Yeah, and so does like the whole Justice League.
Yeah,
Justice League.
It was supposed
or not the Avengers.
But he was supposed to be a spin-off. There was supposed to be a Daredevil show that came about. But then Thor came out in the first one.
That's staying in there.
But Thor came out in the first one, but didn't look like Thor.
Yeah.
But they were supposed to be spin-offs. They were actually supposed to create a Thor and Daredevil show. But I was like, wow, they made an Incredible Hulk movie in 1990. Now, that was your Batman, Ninja Turtles. Around that time frame.
It was awful. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
All 3 of them?
I just remember the death of Hulk being a big thing. Just like he fell from a helicopter, landed, died. Supposedly, I don't know.
But it's so cool though nowadays. Green Hornet's on once a week. Bruce Lee, you have the Batman 60s, Superman 50s, now the serials, and then Incredible Hulk. It's like,
where's the Green Hornet?
It's on 1241, but I saw it 2 weeks ago on like 4:30.
Is that on like what me?
Yeah, but they've changed. They've done subtle changes where, like Batman, they still have Superhero Saturday, where it's an hour of Superman, an hour of Batman, and Wonder Woman, and then Star Trek, and I think Land of the Lost or Lost in Space. Land of the Lost is on at 6 a.m. But I remember flipping channels
up that early
and
DVR time.
And but yeah, check it out because I've been wanting to watch it because I forget Bruce Lee was fucking in every episode,
Yeah.
And because that was one of the few things he filmed over here, right? In the States, most of his stuff was done over there. But
that's what I believe. Yes.
But yeah, I saw it on it. I was watching King of the Hill because they show the second Adult Swim King of the Hill at 4:30. They re-show it, and then the guy.
Is this on your days off then, I'm guessing?
Yeah, and then I saw Green Hornet and I was like, fuck. And now I found G.I. Joe's on at 4:30 as well. I was like, god damn it.
Dude, I found a site that had all the G.I. Joes, and you're telling me about the alternate
one was badass.
And I clicked on it, and it was like a different one. Like, the whole site was all fucked up. So the one that I was watching was a whole different 2-parter. So I watched, like, by the time I said, when are they going to get to the alternate universe? I was already done with the first part. I was like, I have to finish watching this one. So then I finally figure out the algorithm of the website where if you click on this one, it's like 2 up. So I had to click on like 2 below, or like, I can't remember, but I had to click on.
See, it's amazing what things can actually turn us into math geniuses. If they would actually make it.
They use scenarios.
There you go. Not this fucking there's a train going to 28,000.
I could care less about trains.
They hit a baseball. Okay, I'm listening. Fuck A-Rod. Anyway.
G.I. Joe's on this link.
But I was looking it up, and the G.I. Joe that I was watching, that one was the one before we were kids. Like the one that overlapped 84 to 87. They did a second one. That's the one with Sergeant Slaughter from like 91 to 93. So there was 2 G.I. Joe shows separate. And it wasn't like one
What was the difference?
Well, Sergeant Slaughter being one of them. It was the same characters.
Name-wise, though?
I think it was... I don't know if the subtitle Real American Hero was on the original one.
Oh.
But I'll check it out right now. So yeah, it was...
Because like the difference between the Ghostbusters that we know and the Ghostbusters that I know...
It's vast.
This
like,
one
didn't seem so much.
Physically, they're different, but like one's called Ghostbusters and the other one's called The Real Ghostbusters. We watched The Real Ghostbusters.
But yeah, like, so that one was, the Cobra with the metal mask and everything. But yeah, apparently there was 2 separate cartoons. Well, also, I think the sailor with the parrot is only in the second one. He's not in the first one.
Shipwreck.
Yeah, the animated series ran for 1 year, 95 episodes. And then G.I. Joe the movie.
1 year and 95 episodes?
They did that. Disney had a formula.
I know the Disney
with
one.
Tailspin, DuckTales.
It was like 40-something.
65. It was like 65 episodes, and then they would put them in syndication. Which was crazy. Like, fuck, because there's 52 weeks in a year. So there's maybe sometimes double dipping. But like Tailspin, I know DuckTales.
Tailspin, Rescue Rangers, DuckTales, Aladdin, Bonkers.
Aladdin and Bonkers were mid-90s, though.
Goof Troop.
Yeah, that was in the between. Tailspin was still coming on with Goof Troop. Because I remember if I woke up at 5 a.m., you could watch Tailspin, and then you could watch Goof Troop on the same channel.
I remember watching Hercules, the legend. No, just Hercules, the cartoon.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing the G.I. Joe movie, though, the cartoon.
I don't remember. I don't think I saw it, but I know
it came back in '89. They did a 5-part Dragon or miniseries.
5-part Dragon.
Dragon Fire.
5 parts. All Dragon. Jacob, we've made commercials.
Yeah.
We've made movies.
Uh-huh.
So, I think it's time. And we've made we've made TV lineup as well, right?
Yeah.
I think it's time to make a journey. A time-traveling journey. Using Cards Against Humanity.
Oh.
Cards Against Humanity?
Yes. So, the premise is a Bill and Ted-esque type adventure.
So, we're picking up historical figures of significance?
Okay.
It could be. Okay, I see.
But we get... How many cards you want?
I think like 5 each or 3 each? How many did you grab?
That's 15.
Oh, each?
So, we hop in some sort of a time machine.
That was the last thing I expected to see. Oh, man. That'd be a great name for a band.
I want to know what our time machine is.
One using H.G. Wells.
Huh?
The one in time.
You're holding the answer to my question.
Oh. Ah, okay. I got a great one. This is fucked up. Did you create this, or?
I printed it, but it's a game that's an actual game. But this is a cooking on high version that we've been playing with. So what's the time machine look like, Tim?
Toni Morrison's vagina.
Okay, so we hop in Toni Morrison's vagina. Think she's some sort of a poet. And she's a big lady, so all 3 of us could probably fit in there. So we jump to the year. There's no
the vulva.
I'm hanging on to the clit.
I got flaps.
Just close them.
I closed the flaps.
You close them.
Zipper head. Oh, shit.
And if anybody is outbids me for the clit, I call it with the clitoris.
So now what am I supposed to do?
So we're traveling through time.
Okay.
There's no card in there that says what time, but pick a year.
There's a card?
No, with your mouth.
1938.
1938. What are we going to do in 1938?
We're going to start forgetting the Alamo.
So when we get back to now time, no one's going to remember the Alamo. Or what?
Ozzy Osbourne would never piss.
He wouldn't have pissed, or he pissed on it and no one cared?
No, nobody cared. From 1938, we travel to the glitz and glamour of when was Lincoln around?
1860s.
We travel to 1869
He was dead by then, but okay.
and destroy the Underground Railroad.
That's pretty good.
1869 takes us to the.
And then we're going to go to the 1910s.
Okay, what are we doing there?
Well, we're doing Asians who aren't good at math because they're all prostitutes then.
The
Especially in
prostitutes.
San Francisco. That's where I met Madame Mustache.
Madam Mustache?
Yeah, I read a book. I was writing a report or a 20-page paper on prostitution. So I ordered a book, and it was crazy in the 1910s. Ghost Adventures did an episode. Like, they had like an underground type thing where Asian prostitutes were there. So I guess they weren't good at math, unless they remember how many dicks they sucked. Deducted it.
Was there a lot of the blowjobs?
Oh yeah.
Did they brush their teeth afterwards?
I don't think so, sir.
So you might have to say they had a foul mouth.
Not supposed to go.
Whenever you got a
So
good
we're
one.
still with the 1910s Asian prostitutes.
Okay.
One of them bit me. Another goddamn vampire movie.
And they made a biopic. Timothy Miller. The goddamn vampire movie. But in this movie, you know what you had? You had dead parents.
Dick.
That's either that or a $5 footlong.
The only thing he's got left is a $5 footlong.
So they took all these $5 footlongs and they fed them to Oompa Loompas.
And then they fed them to friends who eat all the snacks.
That's me.
Ironic.
So we go to Vietnam after we're going to San Francisco. So
And holy shit, who do I see? Batman!
but then
Singing the thong song.
looking for landmines.
And wanting to eat horse meat.
Using science.
While performing bestiality.
with porn stars.
In his collection of high-tech sex toys.
And who do we run into? Mr. Freeze himself, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And filming it all is Donald Trump.
Oh,
And he's hoping they pray the gay away.
Until then, it's just waiting till marriage.
Until they have kids with ass cancer.
and then that just starts the binging and the purging.
Watch out, Mr. Clean's right behind you.
It's all part of the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
We're now looking for cures with cybernetic enhancements.
Or whatever comes close, Domino's Oreo pizza dessert.
And that is so disgusting that Glenn Beck convulsively vomiting his brood of crab spiders hatches in his brain, and he rubs him his tear ducts.
Then the Nazis give the people's elbow to the Jews.
But-
But somehow incest leads to the miracle of childbirth.
And we launch those babies on catapults. Oh, my head hurts from laughing so much.
I thought that was just happening to me.
No. So we're having a WrestleMania party here or what, Jacob?
Yeah, man.
What date is it?
Sunday?
This Sunday?
Sunday?
No.
Next Sunday.
No. Like,
Sunday. April something?
we'll find out.
March? I mean, it's gotta be this.
I think it's at the end of March. When's
Sometimes they
Ernie?
used to have it in April, the first week, but in the 90s they had it first week of March.
First week of March?
Yeah, because Take Your Home the Title Cycle said March 3rd, 1997. Pretty sure. I have to check, make sure Timpedia hasn't gone down.
I want to say it might be like around Ernie's birthday.
Maybe.
Happy birthday, Ernie. Because I'm probably going to record this or edit this.
No one wants to text you, Ernie. Third day in a row he's close to that.
What does one do when he texts Ernie? Or he or
Talk
she?
about Kid Rock.
I just tell him he better be ready to be picked up. That's all.
That's your only texting?
You're ready to be picked up, Ernie. If you're
That
not
was
in your
March
house.
23rd.
What?
WrestleMania 13.
So it was a 3rd, but it was a 23rd.
Still kind of early nowadays because they would extend it like another week, like the road to WrestleMania seemed like, because all pay-per-views are supposed to be the end of the month. But they used to be, I swear, the first week of April for WrestleMania. They never skip any though. There's always 12 still.
I think so, like one a month.
Yeah.
Let's tell Tim we're talking about that hardcore match at the WrestleMania, one that we were watching last
Oh,
time.
the Battle Royal.
Oh, yeah?
It's Rodney Pete. Pete
Yeah, I remember that one. Fucking Tajiri and the other guy.
That's what they call him.
Tajiri and the other guy.
It's David Allen Greer.
It was Dag.
Same Operation Dumbo Drop.
Yeah.
With the Danny Glover
Yeah.
and Dennis Leary.
Yeah. He's
No.
also in the Army now.
Dennis Leary?
No, David Allen Greer.
Yes. What, he was in Dumbo Drop too?
Was he? No.
Like Danny Glover, David Unger, or whatever.
I get them all confused.
That's racist.
You know, Jackie Chan.
Was Jackie Chan in Indiana Jones?
And Predator 2.
He was in Predator too?
Yeah.
Jackie
You know,
Chan?
they all look alike.
Like, just
He was Bruce Lee. He was in Enter the Dragon. There's a bunch of knockoff
seen
Bruce
that.
Lee films where they have like an imitator.
I have one.
Bruce Lee versus Dracula.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to see it.
It was like his name was Bruce Lee, L.I. and I bought it at like an HEB in San Antonio for $1.
You see it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Like Manster. We watched Manster.
We did watch the fuck out of
Oh,
Manson.
be careful of climbing down the mountain. Would you like a shot of whiskey?
Just like that.
Dude, like, you're climbing a mountain. That's it, street whiskey.
That shit was good. Like for what it was worth.
Yeah. It's not a man. It's not a
That's-
monster. It's a manster.
Listen here, Mr. Man. Manster.
Manster, please.
Mr. Man was my father.
Call me Manster.
Beer?
We need Dr. Ink.
No, I'm good.
Drink. Yeah.
This is Dr. Acula.
So more explosions and like fireworks sounds.
Yes. And we're making fun of Ernie.
We can just keep doing that. We'll just keep making fun of Ernie. We'll just keep doing it, and he won't find out like why we're making fun of Ernie until he listens to this part of the podcast.
Yeah, like Ernie seemed concerned. He sent me a post on my Facebook that said, "Hey Tim, I quit smoking for a day with this vapor. You should try it too." And I was like, "Wow, of all the people I've known, and some people for 15 years on that fucking or 8 years on that device, Ernie's the one to tell me not to smoke." Like that was just weird. It's like, no, you can do that.
Right.
And then like 2 days later, oh, I can't take off the thing to refill it. He
Yeah.
tied it on too tight. Dumbass. And I'm telling you that Always Sunny in Philadelphia is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. I've been
It's
watching it. The episode, I don't know if it was one continuous shot, but it was brilliant how they did it. Where the inspector came by, and the guy had to keep everything together. Like, and they had this idea where they wanted to get chickens, or they ordered a bunch of beef, and then they're going to put chickens into the trailer so that they get salmonella and they get all the beef for free or whatever. But you saw that, right? It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where the health inspector comes by.
Oh, that was the one that shot like fucking Birdman.
It was one shot, right?
Yeah.
I knew it. It was one continuous shot, and he's trying to orchestrate everything, and like people were running it. Oh, dude, it was one of the best TV shows I've seen, regardless of genre. It was filmed real badass. It's like, and because your dumpster apparently has to be certain feet away from the wall. And he tells the blonde chick D, he's like, "Come on, you got to move that fucking dumpster." And she started bitching, "Oh, you fucking bitch! Oh, you fucking bitch!" And he's like, "Oh, you passed inspection, but your dumpster, instead of being 6 inches from the wall, was 5.5. Oh, that fucking bitch! Oh, that bitch!" And then her car pulls up behind her. Like, here's the keys. "Oh, thank you, I love you." Gives her a hug.
It was like that.
Dude, it was a one continuous shot. It was so good. That guy pulled off a great acting job. He should have won a Tony.
No, that's for fucking plays and shit.
Yeah.
Get him off.
Emmy? Oscar?
Emmy.
What's the one where they win all of them?
Golden Globe.
Well, there's like somebody that's won like Emmy, Oscar,
Ace.
Ace.
Advertising.
No, that's like the Cable Ace Award.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
No, it's Emmy, Oscar.
None of you guys mentioned the Dick Choice Awards.
Tony.
Didn't they get a blimp?
It was a blimp. That was a kaleidoscope. It was a functioning kaleidoscope.
Yep.
I wanted one.
I want a functioning kaleidoscope. Did we film one?
That'd be a fucking badass name for a band.
Functioning kaleidoscope.
They're gonna reboot Inspector Gadget and Danger Mouse.
And DuckTales.
Oh, that's right. I heard DuckTales too.
It's like Pound Puppies. Fuck it.
I don't like this new Pound Puppies.
There's a new Pound Puppy?
Yeah.
It's like Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol?
You ever seen that? Oh, they fucking watch it 20 times a day in like 2 years. It's like rescue dogs. There's like, what was the name? There's a Dalmatian, and
there's 101 of them.
No.
Okay.
I'm forgetting the names now, but
that could be a good thing, Tim.
it was like a 2-hour blog. It was more Yo Gabba Gabba, Bubble Guppies, and Paw Patrol. Bubble Guppy. Dude, Jack Black came out though on
Yo Gabba Gabba.
It was so great. I actually bought her the DVD.
With Jack Black on it?
Yeah. It's so fucking nuts. It's so into the disco roll dance. I'm not gonna perform it. Oh, damn. Oh,
you say you're not gonna perform it? I was down with you not performing.
And, you know, if I could see someone like a guy that's a known drug user appear on a children's show, it would be Jack Black.
Is he a known drug user?
He took ecstasy on the set of Godzilla.
Kitty.
Huh?
Is he a kitty?
Is that what they're called?
Well, the original Godzilla, he, with one of the co-stars, took ecstasy and ran around the set when it was a closed set and they were done filming for like a couple days, took a break. He took ecstasy and just ran around all of destroyed New York.
I know he smokes the pot, but I mean...
What was it in Orange County? When he's all on speed or whatever.
I forgot we saw that movie.
Yeah, that was one of the first ones. That was like 2001.
That was a real forgettable movie.
School of Rock was my favorite of his.
Not until you see R.L. Stein.
It's true, I had to see Goosebumps. I couldn't believe that was coming out. I hadn't heard anything about it whatsoever.
I had. Because I have my finger to the pulse.
Because R.L. Stein he like a couple years ago was doing a reboot of the Goosebumps series, but it was One Day at Horrorland. And they did a sequel when it came out to Goosebumps 2000.
He tweeted to Mona. Did you ever see that?
Oh, yeah, man.
What happened?
Yeah, he's tweeted you a few times.
Yeah. Friend of ours.
R.L. Stein's tweeted her?
Yeah, converse with her on Twitter.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Still have his first adult novel, Superstitious. But no, in One Day at Horrorland though, it's like it's like Choose Your Own Adventure, but it's basically, well, I don't know, it's appropriate, but all the books link together and certain villains come out, but it's like it's like the Horrorland concept, but it's a whole series
How
of
much
books.
math is involved in making a choose your own adventure book?
I don't know, but I hated those fucking books.
Fuck
man.
no, I loved them.
Those are great.
I think you gave me an R.L. Stein one that you did of Indiana Jones. It was in your garage. I still have it.
Oh, yeah. Like, you wrote it, but yeah, it was Indiana Jones.
It was before he did Goosebumps, because in the 80s he did G.I. Joe books too.
Oh,
And
yeah?
he used to write joke books. His name was Jovial Bob Stein. And he would write joke books. And,
Joke?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said
For
joke.
like third graders or whatever. And
What's his name?
it's Robert Stein. Robert Lawrence Stein,
Oh.
I think. But, it's R.O. But, yeah, like the original Goosebumps book came out in 1992. But his Fear Street stuff was pretty creepy. There's a scene where this chick sticks her hand in a disposal, and it's a haunted house.
Like a
and it
garbage
comes alive.
disposal?
Yeah, and it fucking turns on.
Oh, so Jacob, how'd you do in bowling today?
I did pretty damn well.
How much did you drink in bowling today?
I drank a damn lot.
It sounded like it in the guy.
Yeah. You seemed overexcited.
Yeah, I drank a bunch. Does it explain why I did pretty well? Maybe.
Maybe. Mayhaps. You missed out on Chili Day.
You guys missed out on Gibson.
That's right. It was when this past week or what?
It was, yeah, it was Thursday.
Why didn't you send me a message?
You set your alarm.
Oh yeah, my alarm did go off. I didn't know what it was for.
The Simpsons episode with Johnny
Either way,
Cash.
man.
Homer, I'm your spirit guide.
I was going off of your alarm being set. It's like, oh, Jacob might come. I don't know. I was fucking.
I didn't say anything on that alarm. It just the alarm went off.
I thought you. I told you to put like chili or capitalize it off, whatever.
No.
Half your fault.
Yeah.
I don't know who the other half is. Not taking back for shit. But my mom didn't win, but the right chili won.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom's wasn't up to.
Not this year.
No. Might be the last year.
Tony Brown sugar goes in chili well. That would be. And he wanted a cook-off like that with the brown sugar.
I'm
chili.
saying, chili con carnival.
Gonna miss the cook-off.
We're gonna have it one day, dude. You make your dad's chili.
Chili con carne. Yes.
We're gonna have it at Dixieland Park. We're gonna have a fucking
Which part?
Dixieland. It's out there by South.
Okay.
We're gonna have a fucking
I'm more familiar with Pendleton.
frisbee golf tournament.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have bounce houses for the kids.
Depending
On kids. If not, we're gonna have bounce houses for the adults.
Those are the best. I went to when I was in college. This party, a European politics professor crashed it. He was hitting on all the chicks. Dude, we all got fucking drunk. The thing I was just chicken a bounce house. It was awesome. But it was a kids party. But they got a bounce house. And after like 8 o'clock, nah, no kids in the bounce house. It was like that King of the Hill episode where Bobby buys a 40 from Bill's son. And it was great. I didn't puke. I was surprised.
That should be a shirt. I don't know why.
I didn't puke. I was surprised. But then I remember popping out to get another beer, and my European Professor Dr. DeVries, yeah, he pops out, and I was like, he's from Holland, and he actually was going to schedule us a trip to go to
Holland.
Yes, and I was like, oh, we're going to go to the Netherlands, Amsterdam. Oh, this is going to be great. We spent like 6 weeks talking about the trip, which never happened, and then he gave us the hardest fucking test ever, like, ecumenical politics in Germany in the 1800s.
Dutch.
Versus Dutch politics in the 20th century, and what are the modern comparisons and things we can learn off of? Oh my fucking god. I wanted to shoot him in the nuts, dude. I got an A. I don't know how, but that was the hardest class ever. But when we never went to Amsterdam, and that was at the time, it was like 2004.
I gave him all my money and a blowjob.
It was only going to be $1,400 to fly, round trip.
That's not bad.
No, not at all.
Stay in hostels.
And it's anything like ICP's biography, where they went over there and Twisted spent the whole time in hash bars, and Violent J spent the whole time spending apparently $20 a nut in the red light district. It's like, wow.
$20?
This is 1997.
$30? Okay, coming down off this podcast. Final words. Tim, what do you got to plug? You got anything to say?
Well, now you put me on the spot.
Okay. Jacob, do you have anything to say?
Come by Creasy's Bowl on Tuesdays. I am bartending then.
Yeah, that's a good time to come down.
Yeah.
You got good specials on Tuesdays?
Yeah. Happy hour is from 4 to 7.
Back to Tim. It's on the spot. At Cook on High. Twitter. At Cook on High. Twitter. Our Twitter is at Cook on High. Email us at cookingonhigh@ymail.com. Why is that, Tim?
Why?
Why is that, Jacob?
Because why the fuck not?
There you go.
All right.
We have a Facebook. We have a Tumblr. Cooking on High on both of them. Tim, final thoughts.
American colloquialisms. Anytime you're going to shit, taking a shit is not appropriate. Where are you going to take it to? Are you going to take it on a date? Are you going to take it to church? Or are you going to take it bowling?
I take it to the restroom and leave it there.
Exactly. Just like Nicolas Cage, leave it behind.
Just like Kirk Cameron.
Kirk Cameron left behind.
We don't acknowledge Nicolas Cage.
We do, but Kirk Cameron's more famous or
For the
infamous.
left behind, sir.
Yeah.
Really? Is
Yeah.
famous?
Infamous.
Infamous. That's more
I guess Undertaker never met Kirk Cameron. Famous.
No.
Well,
If he chokes on Kirk Cameron, that'd be great.
that would be.
Yeah. But yes, please don't take your shits anywhere. Just
WrestleMania 32, Undertaker
I'm
versus
gonna
Kirk
take it from
Cameron.
Here, over there. What?
WrestleMania 32, Undertaker versus Kirk Cameron.
I'll call it. I'll call.
Special guest referee.
Kirk Cameron's screw job.
Jesus wasn't on his side. Thanks for listening.
And always remember, Lucifer wasn't the falling star, it was Owen Hart.